Hello YouTube, this is Blazik Glass TCG, and tonight I will be opening up these League Battle decks, Zacian V and ADP is the main cards of them. I bought these because I need the ADPs, the Arceus Dialog Buffia GXs for my decks, and there's a lot of really good staple cards in these too, so I'm only going to show the contents of one just because I don't really feel like you need to see both. But, start first thing you notice here is you get these nice little rule books. And then you get this nice little guide about the battle deck. And it even tells you how to upgrade it, which is really nice. That Pokemon's trying to make good decks more accessible for people, especially people who are maybe younger or not as skilled at playing. Now I of course will be making my own version of this deck and just testing it out because I've never gotten to test out ADP except on proxies. But the actual stuff you get inside is you get the 57 cards of the deck, you get the code, which I'm keeping because it's really valuable for online play. You get the nice GX counters, you get these really pretty dice, and then you get the main attraction, 2 Zacian V and an ADP GX. It's going to be a little bit longer video than some, just because I'm going to be reviewing why I think it's a good deck, or, well, I'd say why or why not. I think it's a good deck, but in this case, I already know it's a good deck. I actually was on the bandwagon a while to ban ADP because it's such a ridiculous GX, and if you don't know what that is, I'll probably make a separate video on it just because it's so unbelievably good, and it would take too long to explain in the deck review video. Here's the deck box. It's really cool. Of course, you're probably going to want to sleeve the deck if you're going to actually play it, so it's really not going to fit in this, but, let's see. I'm going to take out the energies first. It's also really nice if you can collect all the non-holo variants of promos. This has a lot of them in it. Jirachi, Galarian Berserker, Oranguru, those are just a few to name. See here you got some water and steel energy. I'm putting these aside because I have enough foil energy that when I put this deck together, I'm just going to actually use the foil energy to make it look nice, because why not? So I can go through the cards, but probably the first thing I'm going to mention is just Pokemon and kind of how it works. The core Pokemon are actually pretty cool. I needed a lot of these as just staples so I can make more decks for friends, but okay, so you have a really good 4 Jirachi engine. Now, if you know what Jirachi does, it is Stellar Wish, which is an ability you can use once during your turn, and you can search your top 5 cards you deck for a trainer, and you can just put it in your hand. So you can get any trainer you want from your top 5 cards of your deck, especially in late game when you don't have many cards left, is really good. Or cards with a Oranguru, where you can... No, actually, no, Oranguru's not that great. Never mind. I was thinking of a different card. I was thinking of the Macargo from Celestial Storm. So unexpanded, it's really good too. But it's really good with scoop up because you can scoop up the Jirachi, put another Jirachi up, then scoop up that Jirachi, and then both of those are playable then, because as soon as they leave the field, they're reusable. The abilities, I mean. So here we've got 2 Orangurus. This is mainly for the Mewtwo, because what that does is Mewtwo lets you put a support card from your discard pile on top of your deck, and then Oranguru lets you switch a card from your hand with the top card of your deck. So instantly getting supporter back. Oranguru is also really good with Zacian V, because Zacian V has Intemperate Sword. And what that does is it lets you draw the top 3 cards of your deck, and any steel energy is going to automatically attach to it. If you have an extra steel in your hand, just swap that out for another card, and then use Intemperate Sword, and you automatically get 1 steel energy for free attached to him, other than your normal energy attachment. Now, Glare Mouth's really nice because if you discard 2 cards, you can search out Berserker, which makes your steel Pokemon do 20 more damage. That's really nice, especially in this deck when you can hit really insane numbers. You got Zigzagoon, which also helps you hit better numbers because it does 1 damage counter anywhere you want when you play it down. And then with Scoop Up Net, of course, because it's not a Pokemon V or GX, you can scoop it up, put it in your hand, play it again, put another damage counter down. Up to 4 times because of Scoop Up Nets. How many you have? I think there's 4 in this deck. Oh yeah, I missed the Aurora Energies. The Aurora Energies are... Oh, that's really weird. It looks like there's only 1 in here. Okay. I don't know, if I was playing Aurora Energy, I think you played a couple, but I mean, it's up to you. But what's nice about this is you put it down as any energy. Great for ADPs, 2 different energy attack. It requires sight or water and metal, so that way you don't have to keep playing water energy, which are completely useless if you're playing Zacian. Because it's Brave Blade, costs 3 steel. So then this, you just get the water energy attachment. Now, you have lots of other cards too, like Malon Lana, which means discard cards in your hand. You can just heal 120 damage and switch to Zacian, which is great because Brave Blade can only use once before you have to switch into another Zacian to attack or wait out a turn to attack because of its effect. Just to balance it out. But Aurora Energy is also nice because then you can use Metal Saucer if you discarded the Steel Energy to put down Aurora Energy or any card you discard. And then you get just a freed energy on the bench. I'm sorry if this is confusing. This is my first time doing a deck review. I might try again with the second one if you guys don't think this is good enough. But there's a lot of stuff I could go into, like the Great Catcher's nice, gets those GX, pesky GXs, like just put up the Dene, you get all these search cards. But the main thing you're wanting to warn about is the actual attackers. So ADP has Ultimate Ray for 150 for a water, steel, and colorless. So obviously you probably want to get over energy or water. First turn using Energy Spinner or whatever Viridian Forest to get it. But you want its second attack, its GX attack, you only use once per game. Because even for just 1 steel energy, your attacks do automatically 30 more damage the whole game. But if you got a water energy on it too, then each Pokemon you knock out, you get another prize card. Now this is why I said this card should be banned for a while. Because doing 30 more damage and knocking out Pokemon when there's already insane Pokemon that do amazing amounts of damage is just ridiculous. For instance, Tag Team Pokemon. You can get knocked out 2 to win a game because it takes 3 prizes. But say now, like Pokemon, now, like Zigzagoon, you only take 1 prize card for knocking it out. But now, you would only need to knock out ADP and Zigzagoon because this would count as 4 prize cards instead of 3, and this would count as 2. Same thing with VMAX. You just need a VMAX and a regular Pokemon. It's insane. And you're doing 30 more each time, meaning that you're pretty much going to get those knockouts if you have a strong Pokemon, like Zacian V. The Zacian V is a nice 230 for 3 steel energy. Well, it seems really hard to pull off. It isn't, because Intemperate Sword speeds it up, Metal Saucer speeds it up, and ADP, if you just wait a turn after using a GX attack, you attach another energy, you automatically get to do 150, well 180 because of the GX attack. And then you get to attach 3 energy to your Pokemon. So just attach them to Zacian. And then you're pretty much good the whole game. I mean, ADP gets knocked out, who cares? You're now doing lots of damage. 230 maybe with Berserker, 250 with Zigzagoon, extra damage, 260. You just do unbelievable amounts of damage. You know, you have to worry about fire decks. It's really great to know that ADP is a great counter to that because it doesn't have fire weakness. So you really just have a big beefy Pokemon that can do a lot of damage, and I think that's really cool. So overall, I'd say for the decks, I'd say when they did the Pikarom and the Reshizard ones, those were the best ones. But I'd say now this is the best League Battle deck they've made so far. It doesn't have all the cards you need to make the deck, but if you get 2 of them, you can get pretty close. And if you want to know what other cards you can get, you can pause here and take a look at this guide. The cards it pictures are pretty much the cards that you'd need to make it better. Here, I'm not sure you'll be able to see it, but anyways, I think this is amazing. This is only $25 too. This is just twice the amount of normal theme deck, which, to be honest, they're usually not that great. The Vivid Vault to Julian's Charizard deck is really good, but most of them aren't. So this is really nice for just like $12 more to be able to just have a semi-good deck, and then you just get 2 of them. You're pretty good. I mean, Dene's also promo now. Crobat's gone down a little bit, so the cards will be expensive you can get, and you could trade for them too with the extras, because you really only need 3 Zacian V, and when you buy 2 decks, you get 2. So you can trade 1 and try to get the cards you need. That's something I would do. Hopefully we want to make more videos like this in the future. I hope you all have a great night, great day, wherever you are, and this is my review of the Zacian ADP League Battle Deck. Peace out.